Arch Manning throws a pick and the media spins it like progress. Shedeur Sanders makes a big play and it's treated like it never happened.
So this article came out on Yahoo Sports about fans calling out the double standard in the way that the media is covering Arch Manning versus Shedeur Sanders. And to me, there really should be no comparison between the two because Shedeur is embodying the prime time of it all and the perfect timing. You see that Arch is following in the footsteps and running the plays that are being called by Eli, Peyton, and his grandfather Arch. And it's a very plain Jane, no diamonds, no bust down type of swag, but it's very different from Shedeur. So what makes this article even interesting to me is this idea of this is not a good conversation to have because the prospect of Arch is supposed to be so much better than the prospect of Shedeur. And I think that we always find ourselves in this conversation in this country where there are certain people we can...
Archie Manning and the rest of the Manning family.
Watching the organization. There's a reluctance to draft him. There's a reluctance to give him first team reps during training camp. There's a reluctance to name him the number 2 quarterback. There's still another rookie quarterback ahead of him on the depth chart. So based off of those things that I'm observing, I think the kid is talented, but watching the organization, I would say no unless Joe Flacco is hurt.
I disagree. I think we're going to see him earlier than expected because I think the offense is awful. And I think that when you have your defense that's out there playing the way that they've played in 2 of the 3 weeks that they've played, showing you how elite they can be, then you can't continue to go week to week being as anemic and impotent offensively as the Joe Flacco-led offense has been. Eventually, obviously, you're going to put Dylan Gabriel in there.
The Arch stare down after the
flex?
After the touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what were your thoughts on that?
Are you trying to hate on Arch? Like, why are you trying to make this about Arch? Don't make this about Arch.
Can
he not have fun? Can he not flex? Can he not celebrate? Like,
against Sam Houston?
I don't give a dang. You only get so many opportunities. You only get so many opportunities to play. Like, I got no problem with people celebrating. I don't care who you play. You make a play, got no problem with that. Like,
okay.
You freaking curmudgeon-y people, man.
According to the NFL, and that's how the NFL speaks of them, are NFL royalty. The hype around Archie is what they're going to use to push college football into the season. Every person that sits, whether that's CBS, ESPN, Fox, they all gonna push Archie. That's the big hype this year in college football. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. He's a nephew of one of the greatest quarterbacks possibly ever touched football in Peyton. Second to his little brother, who's going to be a Hall of Famer and a 2-time Super Bowl winner, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. So obviously the standard's been set on top of their grandfather and the legacy he got in the NFL. Shedeur and Archie. And the leeway Shedeur don't get compared to the leeway Archie gonna get. Y'all obviously don't watch enough sports analysts to know there's enough out there that love him, but there's enough out there that want him to fail. Or why they think he should fail. Now, should he be named for, who cares if he was named as this year's possible Heisman? These all preseason.
That's what has fans fired up. ESPN keeps protecting Arch while leaving him out of the picture. Arch gets praise for the smallest things. He gets silence even when he delivers. Fans are calling it out, saying the coverage is one-sided and built to push Arch as the golden child. He has shown real talent and leadership, is still being sidelined. If he struggled the way Arch does, every headline would bury him. But Arch is shielded, always excused. It's interesting how obvious the favoritism looks. He has the skills and the future, yet the spotlight is stuck on Arch's last name. Fans are demanding balance, demanding respect. Right now, it's clear ESPN protects Arch and ignores him, and the backlash is only growing louder. He has been disrespected and treated like he's not ready, but his message is simple. Put me on that field and watch what happens. As always, thanks for stopping by.